Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fatherland for Darkest Hour. I'm your host, Warhawk Rambo. As you can see, we got the loading screen here. Started OBS a bit hastily, but hey, I'm always hyped to bring you guys great entertainment, you know? It's always a good thing. And this track's pretty kick-ass, too. Gotta give it that credit for that, you know? Yeah, I miss Westwood. They were a good company. EA are freaking bastages. Yes, I made a Lobo reference. Because he's a cool supervillain and anti-hero sometimes. He is interesting of a character. Anyway, we are about to head back into the game world. As you see, there it is. Playing still is the good old US of A. Checking my progress on stuff. When we last left off, there was a war in the former Soviet Union between the Neo-Tsarists and their anti-Bolshevik alliance and the remains of the Soviet government. So we'll have to see where that goes. Things are about to get real interesting, I got the feeling. Poll is still up on the channel, too, if you want to vote in that. And decide who the next president will be. Whether it's Dewey or Truman. Yep. Might as well build up my navy a bit more too, because that's going to be important, especially since Italy has a pretty big fleet that they didn't lose in the war. I know that from previous playthroughs of the mod. So some extra carriers will never hurt, you know, the United States class. The name of an unused project in OTL, which was big giant carriers that were proto-super carriers. And it led to the event called the Revolt of the Admirals, which was a dispute between the Navy and the Air Force, which is actually an interesting bit of history, you know, if you want to go into it. Oop. Gotta change the track. As I think, and there it is. There we go. That's the good stuff, you know. Nothing against the Hearts of Iron 2 soundtrack, but, you know, this feels more like it fits this era better. You know what I mean? Fits the era better, if you will. Yeah, I made my decision on that. We'll see how that comes back to bite me later or not, but, you know. Regardless of what branch it comes from, extremism sucks. Whether it's far left or far right. Diplomatic deal from Japan, that's cool. And some cruisers and some carriers. That'll be helpful in the future. When war inevitably comes between us and the Axis. Yeah. And some more subs, because, why not? They're helpful. Choking enemy countries with supply lines. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Almost got my tactical bomber research. Oh, that's interesting. Lightweight fighter available for research. Deal with Iceland. That's helpful. Just clicking around the map, seeing what's what. Sorry about the squeaking in my chair. It is what it is, folks. Once my industrial capacity gets really supercharged, that'll be really cool. Oh, thanks, Churchill. See what's going on here. Keep an eye on this because there is a war here. Gotta keep my eye on that, you know. So it's just, yeah. It's collaborationist France. Yeah, there's a states in China. Yeah, that's the Qing Empire. That's how it's pronounced. Puyi, who's just, you know, who basically pulled in Italy and switched sides to save his neck in this timeline. At least for the time being. There's our friends, the Republic of China. Hey, how you doing? Chiang Kai-shek. He's a... Just goofing a bit. Someone got annexed. Oh! Slovakia's republic got annexed. Let's see. Oh, Germany now is a puppet Czechoslovakian state. That's different. Haven't seen that happen in a while in this mod. Yeah. That is pretty different. Hungarians, the Romanians. It's Horthy, the admiral without a fleet, as he was called. And might as well stick it to the Nazis a bit. I'll fund partisans. Might as well give the Germans a tough time because, hey, they're Nazis. Fuck them. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I see green. Oh, the state of Kashmir is broken away. This is interesting. Yeah, that's going to lead to a mess later on. I guarantee you that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, Pakistan annexing and then India declaring war. Yeah. looking around, seeing what's going on. Deal from Japan. That's helpful. So far, looks like a bit of a stalemate in the war in the former USSR. And some good old Hell March to go with everything. That's always good. Like I said, I miss Westwood. Fragging EA bastages. Oh, Lindbergh's back. Oh, that's just great. That's just great. Yeah, he flew across the Atlantic and did some good stuff, but no, I'm not supporting his pseudo-pro-Nazi stuff. No. Unless I do another Let's Play public request, but here I'm the champion of freedom. Might as well do some of that. And I'll jail that bastard. Could lead to some interesting stuff. If he's an asshole, you know? Well, I can't build any air bases there. Well, might as well. Insert meme here. Because they're helpful to have a base there for action against U-boats. Might as well build a garrison so they can't revolt very well either. Give them military police and the Greenland garrison. And since the Germans supported Pakistan, I'll support India. Especially because the Pakistans are run by the fundamentalists. India's at least more secular. You know, fundamentalism ain't a very good thing. Yep. One of the RKs in the Caucasus, which of course never formed. Oh, Colombia's Leninists. That's... Oh yeah, they had a coup. That's interesting. Damn commie bastards. Ooh, the Tsarist made an advance. That's interesting. Yeah. Yep. But there's a stalemate there. Well, it's fighting in some of the most rugged terrain on Earth, so that's a little surprise. And combat scenarios like that tend to favor the defender. So that is not much of a surprise at all. Ooh, this is interesting. Yeah. Beaten to death in his cell by the warden. That's interesting. Not that he didn't deserve it, considering he was a freaking pseudo-Nazi, but yeah. That's definitely controversial, to say the least. I had fun doing this playthrough so far, so yeah. More upgrades, that's always good. Ooh, revolts within the Soviet territory. They must have botched something. Maybe their goose is already cooked. That would lead to an interesting thing, eliminating one of the power blocks. Look at the British cabinet. That's always interesting. Free French territory versus collaborationist. Oh wow, that uprising must be bad. Ran out of change in government, they're still democratic. That's good. Yeah, this is good stuff. Ace combat music. Can't go wrong with it. As you can see by the length of the video, this episode's definitely gonna be a lot longer. I mean, last time I was just getting the ball rolling. Now I'm starting to dig into the depths of this. Italy with their Britain. Research some oil plants. That's always good. Good old Texaco. That's what I'm gonna end up using. Yeah. Carriers. Well, carrier task force, but you get the idea. Like I've said in disclaimers, I do not celebrate these ideologies. I'm not endorsing anything. It's just, yeah, it's a let's play, folks. Ooh, that's getting bad. They're right at the door of the USSR's capital. Starting to have doubts whether wacky time travel hijinks will show up and save the commies. I mean, I mean, that won't happen in this game. You know the reference, you know the reference. Oh, damn. Checking on the status of my stuff. Might as well. Keep an eye on those two theaters of combat. Reds are getting their ass kicked. Damn. Not very often I see that in this mod. Usually it's the other way around, but that's what makes this game unique, you know. Never have two games that are exactly the same, which is great. Because If they were always the same, it would be kind of just, redundant. And here comes more awesome music from Red Alert, a franchise I love a lot, I mean, I can always send someone who wants the soundtrack. Ooh, radar stations ready. The lookout system. That's great. Radar's ready. On the East Coast. Do the West Coast and Hawaii and Alaska. And I'll do the Gulf Coast. Good to have radar stations on all the coastal provinces. I tend to do that in this mod. Just seems like a very Cold War thing to do. Start adding these. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a radar station to pick up a lot of stuff. Oop, can't build nothing here. Oh wow. Oh yeah, the war between the two commie states, the Siberian and Mongol state, is still slogging on. Oh, help people. That's always good. It's the right thing to do. Even though it is just a game. But yeah. They took that province back, but yeah, this is definitely not going well for the commies. And it could make things difficult for me depending on what way, if the Tsars win and what path they take. If they're able to distract the Germans still, that would be helpful to me. Another track that's got memories to it. Power from Red Alert 2. Yep. have memories of playing, listening to this while playing multiplayer matches on Red Alert 2 back in the 2000s. Good times. I'm having a good time here too. Pity I can't build defend there, because it would be handy to have an air base there. Maybe a naval base too. Maybe it's something to do with the terrain or the fact that it's technically a foreign province. We'll see though. I mean, it's just that I'm a little rusty at this because I've spent more time modding than I have actually playing the game. There must be a lot of combat there. Oh, wait a minute. I thought Tsarist Enclave in deep in red territory. Let's go back and take a look at that. Yep, Tsarist Enclave. Ah, there. German colonial state in Poland's facing rebellion. RKs are too. That's good for us. Cossacks are doing pretty well. They're in the Tsarist camp. That means maybe I can get them into my side if the Tsarists so choose that. It would be nice if Imperial Russia joined the UN. Might be wishful thinking because, you know, yeah, we'll see though. That's when they'll be ready. They'll be ready soon enough. There's the Swiss. They're not guarantee their independence because it might lead to an early war I'm not ready for. That's the good stuff. Man, they must have really screwed stuff up for rebellions to be that bad. Ooh, they took another province. They tried to assassinate Marshall. Let's see. I'll try to assassinate Ribbentrop. Nope. Law enforcement reforms pay off. That's good. Making people feel safer. That's always a good thing. And this definitely captures the feel of tension real well. War games, that's always a good thing. Get ready. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're screwed. Whatever they did, they fucked up badly and got a shit ton of dissent. Yeah, it's not fun fighting in the desert and the mountains. Or the forest for that matter. Well, anywhere fighting in a war ain't exactly a fun thing, but you get the picture. Like, harsh climates make something that's already a miserable experience worse. Put another IC in Kansas City. Why not? Ooh, they're advancing, the Pakistanis in some areas. That's interesting. Even though despite my support, that's not actually a good thing because they're kind of leaning in the Nazi camp. beef up my IC a bit more. There we go. Ah, here's a good track from Ace Combat. Brings back some good memories indeed. Playing Ace Combat 5 on my PS2. Yep, good times. Bygone era now, but still, fun times indeed. Turkmen are starting to collapse a bit. That ain't good for them. Might be good for our calls if they're sort of pro-Axis. Some stuff's available. Not yet. Status quo's A-okay there. That's not what the heck. In taxes, status quo's A-okay. Yep, diplomatic campaign, that's good. The Turkmen are starting to fall on their face. Might not be looking that good for the anti-Bolshevik League. Maybe they'll pull through it, though. You never know. It's a necessary evil, I reckon. The enemy, the old saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, which is sometimes a flawed mindset to have. So that was the mindset we had with the Reds in World War II. Captain a bit. And J. Edgar Hoover, he was around for a long time. With many U.S. presidents. Now some Mech Warrior music from Mech Warrior 2 Mercenaries. Good stuff as well. Hope you all are enjoying this video, because I'm enjoying making them. It's fun. Good times. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting campaign so far. Yeah, the Turkmen are starting to fall on their face. Must have ran out of troops. If the Cossacks and the Neo-Tsarists can hold their end of the deal. Oof. Maybe they have turned the tide, though. I mean, their strength is, we have reserves. Fleet. One of the fleets. It's interesting that that Czechoslovakia is formed as an Axis puppet. So that what happened to them was one of the catalysts for the early start of World War II. It could have been had the Allies not backed out at that point. Yikes! The Reds are screwing themselves over. See what happens though this game. This is a good remix of Pyre White from Mech Warrior 2 that I found. Nah, not yet. Thought about it for a second. Ooh, my garrison for Greenland can deploy. Send them to Philadelphia. So I can put them on some transports for down to Greenland. Sometimes it's good to pause when you're doing this stuff. Pick a general with a defensive mindset. I went going through the list. You never know, the Germans might be able to train some Storm Marines. I doubt it, but you know, gotta have a good defensive-minded general. Go down here. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, why not? Use the Liberty Division for another unit. Oh yeah, it won't let me space. That's a weird glitch. You get the idea though. Send them on troop ships to Greenland. They'll be on their merry old way. Ah, that enclave's moved a bit. They're still threatening the Soviet capital, but yeah, the Turkmen are definitely facing a collapse. Yeah, they look like their goose might be cooked. We'll see what happens, though, as this game rolls along. They might be foobarred. They probably ran out of troops. Yeah, they... Yeah, that's interesting. Definitely an interesting cabinet. Let's see where they can hold out with their allies faltering. I mean, yeah, the Soviets are crushing the Turks. Yeah, Wooston. Oh yeah, I might as well rename it the Greenland Force or something. My transports head back to Philly. These guys, with their military police, guard Greenland. Wait a minute, let's see what happened there. Wait a minute. Oh boy, Chinese Civil War restarts. Oh boy. No. What the heck? I need a strong ally. If I can help it. Oh, and the Empire declared war on both factions. That's interesting. Of course, Germany will support them, as Puyi's basically went from being Hirohito's lackey, and Tojo's more accurately, to being Hitler's lackey in Asia. I mean, yeah, that could be the... That's an interesting scenario here. It's... Now the transports went back to Philly. Let's see who it is. I don't think there's a revolt risk in Greenland no more. Nope. They're suppressing them with their military police presence. I mean, militia with, or garrisons with MP divisions, they're both good at suppressing guerrillas. The veteran of this game, I know that. Holy crap! Imperial Russia annexed the Soviet Union? Oh, goodbye to one power block. Let's see how this leads to things changing. They must have gave up when their capital fell. And they're just like, fuck it, we're surrendering. Certainly didn't see that coming. I thought the Reds were going to pull it. We're going to hold on, but nope. Oh, they're going to go after the Siberian Republic. March all the way to the Pacific. They're already distracted and losing men in here we got battle tanks music, which is phenomenal. Well, thank you all for watching. Let's start to wrap this up with a bit of a cliffhanger. This has been Warhawk Rambo. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notifications. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. Enjoy the music for the rest of the video.